What's your investment strategy? What do you look for in a company?
We're looking for people who we really believe in, who we think are going to walk through walls, who when you sit across the table from them, you want to be their business partner. At the end of the day, you're investing in people who have great ideas and a real will to succeed, and obviously people who we think are good, honest people that we would want to be in business with.
Do you think you'd ever expand beyond seed stage companies?
I can think of a bunch of examples of companies where we've participated in subsequent rounds. In some situations, we've come and written a small check in a seed round and then led an A round. Warby Parker is an example of that. We love to find those situations where we really click with an entrepreneur and feel that we can add a lot of value and that it really becomes a partnership. We think and talk about sort of later stage investing. I think that the biggest advantage that we have right now is the very early stage proprietary deal flow that we have, and because we've built a brand for ourselves as early stage investors, we get pretty great access to sort of that layer of entrepreneurs. As our companies continue to mature, I think we'll think more about following on and sort of being a mid-tier investor.
One of the companies that Lerer Ventures invested in, GroupMe, sold to Skype for $85 million recently.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
Ultimately, I think Skype saw the opportunity to get, A, obviously a growing brand, but B, to get in bed with a group of really smart technologists who were sort of pushing the limits on group messaging and messaging in general. And Skype's aspirations are to really sit at the middle of digital communications, and this was an area where there was a bunch of players and GroupMe was the leader, and they picked them off early.
So who's your next GroupMe?
I don't know if we have anything that's like close to an acquisition. That was a really quick deal. I think that was 370 days from founding to sale. Mm-hmm. That's very atypical. For the most part, most of the companies that we're investing in, we have a much longer sort of life cycle for, and we're planning a 5 or 7 year window for these companies to go and sort of do what they want to do. I would have to say that there's probably there are some big hits within the portfolio. I mentioned Warby Parker already, and Birchbox, and a few of the other social commerce things that are really popping. I think we have a lot of really good winners. I'm just, everyone just needs to sort of take it a day at a time, like we're doing at Thrillist.